How are you, fans? It's Randy Ritchie here with PPW, taping number 535 results. What a great night of wrestling. Want to thank all the Rockford fans that made it out to the new studio in that horrifying Chicago or Midwest weather. Now, don't forget, fans, these results are from January 20th. This Saturday night, PPW will be taping and presents Reckoning. 535 results are as follows. In the opening contest, Marcus the Science Smith defeated Los Lobos number 3, and that was again in the opening match of the card. Marcus the Science Smith took on the young luchador Los Lobos 3, and the leader of the Science class made quick work of his masked opponent, pinning Lobos in less than 3 minutes. Rockstar Rosie defeated Sweet Charlie Marconi. Our second match of the evening put Rockstar Rosie against the young, athletic Sweet Charlie. Charlie was up for the challenge. Rosie didn't overlook his opponent and hit his new patented downbeat and got the 3 count. And as I stated rather emphatically, this Saturday night, January 27th, 2024 in Rockford, the main event of the evening is an 8-man tag elimination match, and we'll get to more of that as I give you these results. Now, this night, the main event of the evening was Matt Vine and Sem Say against 2 members of the Science class, accompanied by Marcus the Science Smith. The stipulation there is the entire Science class will be in attendance on January 27th, this Saturday night in Rockford, talking about Zero Gold, Mickey Sin, Charlie Hustle, and Marcus the Science Smith. That is Team 1. Team 2, if you haven't been paying attention, is struggling to find their 4th member. Team 2 consists of Matty Ice, the relentless Jay Leone, and badass Brandon Campbell. And over the past 3 or 4 weeks, every partner Matt has picked with the stipulation of he must win the match for his team and pin a member of the Science class to be that 4th man on their team, the 8th man in the 8-man. Well, the Science class has been ready. So, Matt and Sem, who have never seen eye to eye, but Matt's desperate for the help. He needs a 4th guy. Sem agreed to tag with Matt in front of the people, but would only join Matt, Brandon, and Jay if he got the pinfall in the matchup once again. The stipulations were added to the elimination match as well, and that's this Saturday again. If Matt's team loses, Matty Ice has to be done with PPW. If they win, though, Matty Ice, Matt, gets Marcus one-on-one. The next matchup featured Jay Leone against the Masked Singer. Jay Leone at this point was PPW's Challenge Pro champion. The Challenge Pro division is an original PPW concept. It's a triple threat match where you have to win or beat one of your opponents by pinfall, submission, or even eliminate one of them over the top rope to the floor. This was a non-title action before the triple threat where he would defend his title, and we'll get to that later. He took an ever-entertaining Masked Singer and was able to make quick work of the walking karaoke machine. It was Jay Leone non-title action in that match in the preliminary matches. Next match up, and this is some big news as well, Rockford's own Jesse Danger, the real-life survivor, the real-life underdog, has a heavyweight championship match versus the current PPW champion, El Campeon, El Guerrero, Jose Acosta. Most guys would have taken a tune-up match as that, just a tune-up match. Jesse Danger did it. He was facing the 270-pound Psycho Spawn. Now, Spawn 2, put a beat down on Jesse for much of the match, as one would expect with the size difference of probably 100 pounds, okay? But that being said, again, the real-life underdog comes into play. And he turned things around and was able to pull a miracle right out of his ass for the win. But that wasn't over, because with his back turned as he was celebrating his victory over the bigger man, and he really earned that, The champion came out. Jose attacked the surgically repaired leg. In other words, that surgically repaired leg just doesn't describe it. He has his supporting bone, I believe it's the tibia, his front supporting bone on his left leg is titanium. After, you'll see more about it later this week in the sit-down we had with Jesse Danger, where he was taken down on his motorcycle in a hit-and-run accident. Jose is using the belt to further weaken his opponent. Now, and this, what I've been sent, says we have to see if Jesse can even make it to reckoning, if he's even being able to, fully walk after the attack. By the end of the night, Jesse was walking straight and putting weight on that leg. Now, just because the leg is getting weight put on it doesn't mean he's going to be 100%, but he is going to step up to the task this Saturday night in Rockford, again at reckoning. The Challenge Pro title. The semi-main event saw the Challenge Pro Championship on the line. The champ, Jay Leone, defended versus Rockstar Rosie in Zero Gold. Each man had opportunities and chances to win. It was a great back-and-forth match. It was a perfect depiction of why I personally love the Challenge Pro division and the Challenge Pro rules. The finish saw Jay throw Zero over the top rope, only to be saved by Marcus the Science Smith. Zero was hanging there by the top rope, and while the referee wasn't looking, Marcus the Science Smith was able to push him in and keep him into that match without the referee seeing. After keeping Gold off the floor to keep the match alive, Marcus grabbed Jay's foot and held him down. As Jay tried to suplex Zero Gold in there, he pinned the champ, and we have a new champion, as you can see on the thumbnail. The new Challenge Pro champion is, believe it or not, Zero Gold, sadly with a little help from Marcus the Science Smith. That being said, they're in Jay Leone's head right now because they basically cost Jay Leone his first title, that title that he's had for better than 6 months. The main event, and in the main event of the evening, it was Matty Ice teaming with Sensei. Once again, Sem needed to get the 3 count, in order, to join Matt's team for reckoning. The two took on Zero Gold and quote-unquote Charlie Hustle. The two men started on the same page, using quick tags to get an advantage. While the science class eventually got the edge, Matty tagged back in and took down Zero for what assuredly would be a 3 count, realizing then that it was in fact Sem who needed to get the pin. He tagged Sem strongly, telling him to hit his patented frog splash for the win. Sem took offense to this, and he took offense to the fact that he didn't think Matty Ice was there for him throughout this whole match, not to mention there's been friction between Sensei and Matty Ice for the past couple of years. He walked away. He dropped right off the apron and walked away from Matt and the match, to the total dismay of the fans. Since he was the legal man, Matt we're talking about, the science class got the win via countout. Then they attacked Matty Ice with no partner. It was a mugging. And who came to his aid? Rockin' Randy himself. Yes, I did. I've had all I could stand. I can't stand anymore. Sometimes a man has just got to stand up. The odds still were completely even. But from the locker room came Brandon Campbell and Jay Leone. They came out, and we took out all 3 men, and it's official. The science class this Saturday night versus Matty Ice, Brandon Campbell, Jay Leone, and for the first time in a decade, myself, Rockin' Randy. Yes, I'm not going to say that I can help this team, especially at my age, 58 years old. But what I can say is I've got their back, as I always have. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please check out the matches that are going to be available on YouTube within the next several days. And please, while you're here, like, subscribe, help support Premier Pro Wrestling. The links will be in the description, and particularly our streaming service, PPW Live. And once again, don't forget, if you're in with earshot and you can make it, PPW this Saturday night presenting Reckoning is going to be one for the ages, and if you can't make it, subscribe to PPW Live to get that entire card in its entirety. Thanks again.